This is Professor Pratyot. So today we are going to look into a new concept, that is how catalyst works. Interesting. Right from the school level, earlier standards, we are aware of what is catalyst. Okay. So we are aware of that catalyst basically helps in carrying out the reaction faster. Okay. Then we know that it doesn't take part in the reaction itself, but it helps. Okay. So let's see how it is going to help. Okay. So for this, let's try to understand using whatever the tools which are available with us. And what are the tools which were available? So let's see this. Okay. So this is potential energy on y-axis. Let me explain first. And this is reaction coordinate. Okay. Let me use a different color for drawing this. Okay. So what does it mean? Okay. So this is the energy of the reactant. Okay, so I'll call this as ER. Okay, this is the energy level of the reactant. And this one is basically EP, that is the products. So this energy is of the reactants, and this is for products. Simple. You people are smart enough to understand that the energy of the product is lower than energy of the reactants. So we know it means that it is the exothermic reaction. Okay. And we have studied in energetics. This is called basically enthalpy of reaction, and which is clearly negative. Okay. This is the negative. Anyway. Now, what is interesting? Okay. The interesting part is that there is something called as the activation energy for this reaction, which we know it is this. So what is the activation energy? It is the minimum energy required by this, in this case, the reactant, okay, so that reaction can be completed. It is like a, we can think of like a speed breaker, okay. That means, and we want to go from reactants to the product, but in between there is a speed breaker. We need to overcome that speed breaker, and then we can go to the products. Okay. Now, this is like a without catalyst. Okay. This part is a without catalyst. Now comes our friend, that is our catalyst. So what catalyst does? Simple. Catalyst will basically reduce, okay, the activation energy, okay, and it will go like this. So what it has done? So in this case, now this is the new activation energy, which I'll call it as EA dash. So this is the path with catalyst, the reaction is taken. So you can clearly see that because of the catalyst, the activation energy of the reaction has come down. So we can clearly write a statement that A with catalyst is lesser than EA without catalyst. This is basically the fundamental role of the catalyst. Very, very important. So what it had done, okay, it has taken a path which is not a normal but some different where the speed breaker is lower. That is how you can think of. Okay, speed breaker height, you can clearly see that it is lower, okay, than the normal one. Okay, so the catalyst role is simple to minimize or to reduce the activation energy, and obviously now reaction can proceed much faster because it has speed breaker height has come down, it has taken a different path, and reaction is going to be faster. Okay, so we can clearly see what is the role of this. Okay, and how it happens, just see this. Okay, for example, if let's say there is a reaction which is like this. Okay, let me say the reactant A, which is going to give you the products X plus Y. This is what is the reaction. Okay, obviously without catalyst. So what if we introduce the catalyst, what will happen? Just see this. A plus C will give you a new intermediate. Okay, and this is what we call a transition complex or intermediate. Okay, we will call this as intermediate. New compound altogether. Okay, and then this AC, this intermediate will get changed to X plus Y, that means the desired products, and catalyst will come out. So these are our products, desired products. And catalyst has been regenerated. So we can see that regenerated catalyst. So we have seen what it has done. It has taken a different path altogether because it has formed this intermediate compound, which we call it as AC. And then AC has again regenerated. Okay, sorry, catalyst has been regenerated. And at this, we are getting X plus Y. These are the desired products. And C is separated out. Simple. So what catalyst has done? Catalyst has minimized the activation energy. It has taken a different path, which is having a lower activation energy. And it has not taken a part in the reaction, but it has formed some intermediate. And that intermediate has resulted into the products. Okay, simple. And catalyst has been regenerated. And you people have rightly pointed out that the first step is going to be the rate determining step. Okay, so anyway, we will look into this separately when we'll be looking into that. Okay, hope this is quite clear to you.